Good, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is truly an honor to be here today at the TEDxPenang, where ideas are meant to inspire change and action. Now, before I begin, let me ask you a simple question. When was the last time you did something active just for the joy of it? Was it running, swimming, hiking, or even a quick game of a badminton with your friends? In today's world, we chase many things, that is success, wealth, recognition. But how often do we pause and ask ourselves, am I taking care of my health? Our body is the beacon that carries a true life, yet many of them neglect until it's break down. Sports and health are not separate topics. They are two parts of the same story. Sports give life to health and health gives to life teams. Today, I want to share with you why sports and health matter, not only for individuals, but for our families, our communities, and our future as a nation. Today, let's explore how sports can make us healthier, happier, and stronger, both inside and out. Let's start with a simple truth. Sports are for everyone. You don't have to be a professional athlete to benefit from it. Sports mean movement, activity, and play. It can be football, running, cycling, swimming, or even brisk walking. According to the World Health Organization, WHO, health is not just the absence of disease, it's a complete state of the physical, mental, and social well-being. And sports are one of the most effective ways to achieve these balance. Sports give us energy, discipline, and joy. They remind us being healthy is not about having a perfect body. It's about having the strength to live fully. Every time we move, we send a powerful message to our body that you are important. And the simple act of movement can change our entire life. So let's talk about the body first. We all know sports improve physical health, but let's understand how and why. When we play sports, our heart becomes stronger, pumping oxygen more efficiently. Our lungs expand, our muscles grow, and our bones become denser. Regular physical activity helps prevent disease such as obesity, diabetes, stroke, even some cancers. Study shows that people who exercise regularly live up to 7 years longer than those who don't. And these are not just long years, they are healthy years. Even light exercise like walking 30 minutes a day can reduce the risk of eye disease by 35%. That's a huge. Our bodies were not designed to sit all day. They were designed to move, to run, to stretch, and to sweat. Sports also help with metabolism. It helps our body burn calories more efficiently. In a world where junk food is everywhere, sports act as our natural defense against lifestyle diseases. And this is something many people don't realize. Sports improve our immune system. It boosts us white blood cells, making us more resistant to infection and illness. So, every time you go for a job or play a game, remember you are not wasting your time, you are investing in your future health. But let's move beyond the body. Sports does not don't just build muscles, they build minds. Mental health is just as important as a physical health. And sports play a vital role in maintaining. When we manage it, when we engage in physical activity, our brain releases endorphins, that is the feel-good hormones. They reduce stress, anxiety, and even depression. Sports also increase blood flow to brain, improving memory concentration. For students, sports can improve focus, academic performance. For adults, it helps manage stress from work and family life. And for the elderly, it keeps the mind active and sharp. Let me share short story. During a pandemic, many people struggle with the isolation and anxiety. but some found peace through physical activities like morning walks, online workouts, even backyard badminton. One Malaysian teacher I read about started a small online fitness with the students during lockdown. They exercise together daily through Google Meet. That small effect kept their spirits alive, and the students say it was the happiest part of their day. That is the beauty of the sports. It doesn't just train the body, it heals the mind. Sports also shape our emotions. They teach us patience, self-control, perseverance. When you train for something, you fail many times before you succeed. That journey builds resilience, that ability to keep going despite obstacles. Sports remind us that success doesn't happen overnight. It's about discipline, routine, and effort. And the lesson applies to everything in life: studies, careers, and even relationship. Every missed shot, every loss, every mistake. Those are not failures, they are teachers. They remind us to stay humble and keep improving. So now let's look at a bigger picture, how sports connect to people. Sports have a magical ability to bring people together regardless of age, race, or background. When Malaysians cheer for Lee Zijia, our national badminton player, we forget our differences for the moment, or we are limited by pride and assignment. Sports promote teamwork, leadership, and communication. You can't win a football match alone. You must learn to cooperate, trust, and respect others. It also helps to reduce social isolation. In schools, students who play sports often make friends easily. They develop confidence and learn to manage conflict peacefully. Community sports events like charity runs or futsal tournaments can unite entire neighborhoods. They promote harmony, health, and happiness all at once. Sports are more than games, they are bridges between people. Sports build character like nothing else can. They teach us honesty, integrity, and respect. A true athlete knows how to win with the grace and lose with the technique. Remember the Tokyo 2021 Olympics? Two high jumpers, Mustas Esa Bashir of Qatar and Gianmarco Tabri from Italy, both cleared the same time. Instead of continuing to compete, they decide to share the gold medal. That moment went viral, not because of skill, but because of humanity. It showed the spirit of sportsmanship is more valuable than victory. That is the value we need to teach our younger generation. Sports are not about the beating others, they are about becoming better than who you were yesterday. Through sports, we learn humility, discipline, and empathy. That is values that make us not only good players, but good people. Let's zoom out further to our nation, Malaysia. Like many countries, facing growing health issues such as obesity, hypertension, and diabetes. According to the National Health and Mobility Survey, nearly half of the Malaysians are overweight or obese, and many lack sedentary lifestyles. This affects not only individuals but also countries' productivity and healthcare costs. Imagine if every Malaysian took part in just 30 minutes of physical activity daily, we would have a stronger workforce, lower medical costs, and happier citizens. Sports can also strengthen national unity. Think how we feel when Malaysia competes in the international tournaments. Our hearts beat as a one. That pride, that togetherness, that shared passion is something we should nurture not just during matches, but every day in our communities. If we build more public parks, organize community sports events, we make physical education as national priority, we can transform Malaysia into a truly active and healthy nation. Of course, we cannot ignore the challenges. Modern life makes it easy to be inactive. We sit for long hours at desk, stare at screen, travel by car, even for short distance. Technology has made life convenient, but it's also made it sedentary. Children today spend more time gaming indoors than playing outdoors. This leads to weaker physical health and social skills. We need to balance technology and activity. Parents must encourage their children to play outside. Schools should organize sports days that focus on participation, not just winning medals. And health should not be something we think about only when we escape. It should be a daily habit. Now, technology is not all bad. It can be part of the solution. Fitness apps and smartwatches track our healthy activity, remind us to move, and even guide us to workouts. During the pandemic, the Malaysians joined virtual marathons, online yoga sessions, and home workout challenges that show our creativity and adaptability. Technology can connect sports lovers across the world. It can motivate, educate, and inspire. The key is to use it wisely to make a tool for all and not a trap for laziness. Sports are not just good for health, they are good for the economy too. A healthy workforce is more productive, takes fewer sick leaves and performs better. The sport industry also creates jobs like trainers, physiotherapists, even organizers, sport scientists, nutritionists, and more. In education, sports play a vital role. Students who participate in physical activities learn teamwork, time management, and leadership skills that can be that can't be learned from the textbooks. So that's why many successful people are athletes, entrepreneurs, and even scientists. Credit sports for their determination and focus. So when we invest in sports, we are not just building athletes, we are building leaders. Here another point that often overlooked, that sports connect us to nature. Activities like hiking, kayaking, or cycling remind us to appreciate our environment. They teach us that health is not just our humans, it's about living in harmony with the world around us. When we protect our parks, green spaces, we create places for people to move, breathe, and feel alive. Promoting sports is more also promoting sustainability because a healthy planet creates a healthy people. Let me share something personal. When I was younger, I was I was not the most athletic person. I prefer reading or watching TV. But one day, a friend invited me to for a charity run. So firstly, I assisted, but I went. I started at first, my legs are hurt, my breath got short. But when I crossed the finish line, I feel something powerful. That is pride. Not because I beat others, but because I beat my own limits. From the that day on, I understand that sports are not just about the perfection, but they are about the progress. And the same mindset has helped me in everything I do, like studies, work, relationship. Sports taught me that success is built one small step at a time. So, my friends, let us ask ourselves, what can we do starting today? Why we don't need to fancy equipment or gym membership. We just need the will to move. Take the stairs instead of the elevator. Walk or cycle short distance. Play a sport with the friends during the weekend. Encourage your family and community to be active together. So less than I don't have time into I'll make it time. Because every minute we spend on our health adds hours, days, even years to our life. Imagine a Malaysia where a child grows active and very where every adult balances work and wellness, and where every senior citizen feel joyful. Imagine communities filled with the laughter, movement, and togetherness. That was an impossible dream. It's a choice we can make it today. If we, as a society, prioritize sports and health, we are building generation that is not physically strong, but also mentally tough, emotionally balanced, and socially independent. Before I end, I want you to remember this. Sports are not just games, they are life lessons. They teach us to get up when we fall, to try again when we fail, and to support others when they struggle. When we play, we learn. When we move, we grow. And we care for our health, we build a better future ourselves and those we love. That's all for me.